It was a grimy, gritty, ugly win. And I'm proud of our guys because there were plenty of times down the stretch that they could have folded. And just said, hey, we fought hard, it was close, and we'll just go and get ready for the next one. But to our guys' credit, they found a way to win. And one of the things we talked about, we felt that there would be opportunities to offensive rebound, and our guys did that. Domus had 7 offensive rebounds, which was huge. And we had some other guys step up throughout the course of the game and have some big rebounds. Alex Lynn had 3 offensive rebounds, which was huge. And then to score 26 points off those 15 offensive rebounds was the difference in the game. On top of that, our aggressiveness, getting downhill, Malik was great getting to the free throw line. And then us trying to get back to who we are in terms of playing fast. The 18 fast break points was a good sign to see, but had a lot of really good performances from a lot of different guys. Obviously, Domus had a huge game for us. But to have a guy like Keon Ellis step into the starting lineup, I thought he did a really good job for having not played much at all this season. His composure was great. Defensively, he was really good. Statistically, he might not show up, but he had a big game. I thought Kessler was big in his minutes. He defended and he rebounded. And then I also thought Alex was big in his minutes too. So give those 3 guys a lot of credit, as well as a guy like Davion Mitchell. I thought Davion, for getting moved to the bench, kept his composure and went out there and found a way to help us win. So a lot of really good individual performances from guys that may or may not used to being what their role was tonight. And finding a way to win in a situation like this was a lot of fun.
Hey Mike, you did talk about some of the guys that came in, but how difficult of a decision was it to do something like the Keon Ellis move, or to move Sasha and JaVale to the bench and go with Alex and Kessler in this one, and just kind of switch everything up?
Well, again, it's my job to try to find a way, or help our guys find a way. And if you think back during the Houston game, those guys, 3 guys that came off the bench, they were really, really good for us. And they played the right way. And like I said, we didn't do anything tricky. They just played hard. They tried to play together. They played fast. And so for me, every decision when you make changes is a tough decision, but I felt it was the right decision to reward those guys because they tried to do what we asked them to do and what our identity is. And they played big minutes in Houston too.
Yeah, Coach, on the other end of that, Davion moves out of the starting lineup. How do you feel like he responded on both ends of the floor tonight?
Yeah, I thought, that's why I mentioned his name, because, here it is, he gets moved to the bench, and a second-year player, Keon, started in front of him, and I thought mentally he kept himself ready. And, he had obviously he was 6 for 9 from the field, which was huge, but he had a play where he had a chase down deflection from behind that was huge for us. And those type of effort plays we not only need from him, but from everybody else on a consistent basis.
Mike, tonight, just overcoming some of that adversity you talked about before, how nice is it to see that when you mentioned a gritty, grimy game, that to be able to pull one out when you're still kind of sorting through some things?
That's huge, and especially, obviously 2 of our better shooters, when you're talking about Keegan and even Malik, they went, 8 for 33? You got 2 of your best shooters going 8 for 33. You could even throw Kevin in there to a certain degree because he was just 5 for 13. And for us to find a way when Fox is out, when Trey is out, to still get it done after coming off of 3 tough losses, I give a lot of props, or however you want to call it, to our entire team. Because again, it's easy, especially right now, when those when two of your guys are out, when you're shooting the way that you're shooting, it's easy just to cave in and just say, hey, let's give it an effort, a hard effort, and then go home. But our guys found a way to win, and so I got a lot of praise and respect for them for getting this one tonight.
Mike, you're always talking about, you know, guys finding a way to help the team win even if they're not hitting shots. And you look at Malik's line, and despite, you know, the shooting numbers, he scored 14 in the fourth, he got to the free throw line, he had rebounds, career high assists. Like, what can you say about his performance and kind of willing you guys across the finish line tonight?
You know, that's the thing with Malik. You know, we always feel like he's going to give us a huge spark off the bench. And we run him from anywhere from 8 to 10 straight minutes, 8 to 12 straight minutes. And then you have the luxury of sitting him down for a few minutes, and then if you need to go back to him because he's that explosive or dynamic of a player / scorer. And he's a willing passer, so he had a huge game for us, and he just found a way to get something done. You know, and that something was, hey, he attacked the right way, and he got to the free throw line, and we needed every single one of those free throw attempts that he shot, as well as made the game easier for others with his ability to pass and play make when he got downhill.
Obviously, because it's early in the season, but do you think that you guys needed this victory?
You know, anytime you lose 2, 3, 4 in a row, and we lost 3 in a row, it's good to get one. It's good to learn in a situation like this, because again, I'm sure Portland and Chauncey felt that they could have played better, they could have done this better or that better. But at the end of the day, for us to get a win after losing 3 in a row it was a needed win for us, and it was a needed win from the standpoint that you drop 3 in a row, you want to keep learning, you want to keep growing, but it's good to do that with a win here and there. I was okay with the way that we played from the standpoint of, hey, we need to hit some adversity. We need to see if we can figure it out together. We can stay together, figure it out together, and get a win. And our guys did that. We had some adversity after 2 tough losses. There were 2 bad losses in Houston after a tough loss in Golden State. Didn't shoot the ball well, but our guys stayed together and found a way to get a win. And for me, like I said, I'm excited about it because of that.
How would you grade your team defense tonight overall?
It's a great question. We did some of the things that we preach in terms of verticality and stuff like that. I thought we played pretty good defense in stretches. And, for us, we have to get to a point where we're doing it for as close to 48 minutes as possible. And, again, tonight, I thought we did it in stretches. And so without looking at the film, I don't know, maybe a C, C+, B-. But at the end of the day, like I said, our guys found a way to get a win. And that included some key stops, even with the last one down the stretch.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Mike.